My battles against the grim totem attackers soon took me eastward, into the land known as Thousand Needles. Years ago, it had been a desert, a great dried-up canyon dotted with towering mesas, yet when the cataclysm had struck our land, it had flooded the entire area, turning it into a small inland sea. Having not grown up by the ocean myself, there was something fascinating and yet vaguely terrifying about being around so much water. Hardly a steady place to stand anywhere, with the only way to get around being a boat. But in the end, I didn't have too much trouble getting about. After I helped out with a grim totem attack, I took a canoe ride southward, marveling at how swiftly and smoothly we coasted across the desert-turned sea. Once you get over the unsteadiness and the feeling of uncertainty, riding on a boat can be a remarkably calming and serene experience. A kind of exercise in concentration, maintaining the constant rhythm of the paddles, watching the waters coast by you, and hearing the liquid swoosh and gurgle as the boat winds its way through the waters. As I rode southward, I was reminded of an old song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. It was a children's rhyme that I had once heard in Orgrimmar, though I think it originates somewhere in the Eastern Kingdoms. When I first heard it, it seemed but a simple song designed for babes. Yet the more I pondered it, the more I realized that it had to be something more. A deep and wisdom-filled metaphor for existence. The boat can be likened to the physical body, which itself serves as a soul's vehicle as it travels along the stream that is life. The poem may be urging us to go gently through our lives, not fighting the current, but going with it, surrendering to the flow of time and events, and accepting what comes, merrily, with joy in our hearts. Because no matter how hard we struggle or strive, life is but a dream, one we will eventually awaken from. Soon, I was out helping the local goblins and even some gnomes as they tried to make their living aboard their high-tech ships which worked on a technology I hadn't the slightest understanding of. I was given a boat of my own to use, a noisy and yet quite fast vehicle that let me coast across the Sea of Thousand Needles, while bringing justice to pirates and delving into underwater dens. I explored and I fought, doing what I could to make this basin into a better place for all. Of course, I also made time to rest and take in the beautiful scenery, noticing that despite the destruction wrought by Deathwing and his cataclysm, good things resulted. Even as one ecosystem was destroyed, another came in to take its place. Finally, my work here done, I prepared to disembark and journey by land into the desert area known as Teneris. It was there, on the edge of the new sea, that I spotted it. The top of a traditional shamanic totem, just floating there in the water. A sacred and treasured thing, lost and floating like a piece of flotsam. My traditional Tauran upbringing wanted to be outraged for a moment, or at the very least saddened. Yet when I stopped to look at it, I couldn't help but feel happy. The totem seemed glad, in truth, bobbing gently in the waters, its eyes staring permanently up into the blue sky above, contemplating the heavens. Liberated from the dusty ground where it once sat, it was now free, just like the animal spirit it represented. I smiled along with the totem, as I disembarked from my ship and continued my journeys, feeling invigorated and alive.